Hello, hello, hello. It's Power Coach Alishia here. Welcome to your daily Spirit of the Soul show. Oh my gosh. I wasn't here on Thursday last week. It was a crazy day. And then I was flying home yesterday from San Francisco. So here we be today. Welcome in. It's been a minute. We're on day 59 in your Spirit Guide Journal. We're going to just take a second as I burn myself. Clear out our space. Clear out all of this energy. I don't even know what energy's been in here since I haven't been here since Friday. But we're going to clear it out. We're going to say, see you later. Thank you for being here. Woo. So if this is your first time joining me, this is the Daily Spirit of the Soul show. I'm Power Coach Alishia. And we just take a second, right, to clear out the space with some sage. Excuse me, my voice is completely on its way out, but I didn't want to miss another day, so here I am. And we're going to use tenderness, Palo Santo, clear out the energy of the space with the sage. We're going to set the tone of the energy with Palo Santo, and then we're going to talk about transforming your soul through soul healing. That's our topic today in our 90-day journal that is all about embracing your calm and finding your inner truth. Again, we're on page 59, and we're going to be going over our quote for soul healing, our lesson, our journal prompt, and our affirmation today. Bring in some peace, love, and absolutely tenderness. Going through the day, relaxing, resetting, listening to our ing, being connected every step of the way, letting go of shoulds, woulds, must-haves, should do, hustle, push, thriving, force, and just allow alignment, ease, and flow for everything I do today. Thank you. All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Shall we? If you're live with me, shout out hashtag live party. If you are on the after party, then you will just shout out hashtag after party in the comments. I know my voice is not helping me at all, but I have an awesome husband that made me tea, but I think it's too hot. Yeah, it's too hot, but I'm going to drink that tea soon because I need something for this fucking throat. So the Levi Stadium in San Francisco for the 49ers is outside. I didn't know that. We had hoodies on, but when you're screaming outside for 4 hours in the cold, it'll fuck up your voice for sure. It was a really great weekend, though. I want to share that with you guys. Stratton, my youngest, and I, we had such a phenomenal time at the 49er Seahawks game. Kind of sad that Geno Smith couldn't play, their starting quarterback. So it did start him at a slight disadvantage, but not a major disadvantage, just a slight disadvantage. It's not like Geno's a phenomenal quarterback or something. It's not like losing Patrick Mahomes or Brock Purdy or something like that. But it was still it was such an amazing experience. We had such a blast all weekend long, just the two of us tearing up San Francisco, San Jose, and Santa Clara. So that was my weekend. I'd love to know about your weekend and how it was. And what did you love about your weekend? For us, everything that, could go wrong kind of wanted to go wrong, but the universe automatically just made sure that it all went right for us. And that was what was really, really, really beautiful about it is everything that could go wrong attempted to go wrong, but the universe was like, no, we're gonna make it work out for them. So it was highly stressful, but we didn't allow any of that to hold us back. So here we are. Okay. So our quote for the day is the melody, or soul healing is the melody that harmonizes wounds into wisdom. Ooh, let's sit in that for a minute. Healing your soul transforms your wounds into wisdom. It is literally why I am a soul healer. It's literally why I can do the work that I do. I don't need a life coaching school or life coaching course or some fucking certification. It was healing my own soul wounds gave me the wisdom to show up and do what I do here. You know, in the same breath though, I was born with this gift. I have been like this my entire life. I have massive intuition, and my intuition about other people, where they're at, what's going on, what they're feeling, what they're going through, what they need, whether they're telling themselves the truth, whether they're lying to themselves. It's really on. It's really tight. And I don't even have to know you, right? Like it's just so fucking cool. I'm so grateful for this gift that I have. So yeah, your excuse me, your lesson for today is loving yourself through a soul healing journey is your lesson in self-compassion, resilience, and the transformative power of self-love. It's the understanding that as you navigate the path of healing and self-discovery, your relationship with yourself becomes the cornerstone of your well-being. You see, your relationship with yourself in life, and what I notice so much is about other people. And I love that in soul healing, your relationship becomes with yourself becomes the cornerstone of your own well-being. You know, that's saying that if you don't have a strong relationship with yourself, if you're not doing that work to connect with, fall in love with, heal, grow, transform, align, you know, with yourself, that is destroying your well-being, right? That is plummeting your well-being. You know, people talk about well-being, you know, being like working out and eating good and oh, that's so good. And those sorts of things. But the truth is, well-being is so much more than that. You know, it's your mind and it's also your soul. And a lot of times it's really just focused on your body and your mindset behind being healthy, but not your mind, body, soul connection as far as your body and what it needs your mind to do in order for your body to heal and your overall well-being. So this is about embracing your imperfections and healing your emotional wounds, plus nurturing a deep sense of self-acceptance. You know, as we go through life and we have these wounds and we have these things that come up and we have these things that happen for us, you know, or to you if you're living in victimhood, then these wounds actually make you not accept yourself, right? And beat yourself up and not love who you are. You definitely don't enjoy the journey, and you're definitely not connected to the transformation and the work that you've done and the healing that you've done. And you definitely don't feel that you have that pride in yourself for how far you've come and the work that you've done, right? And so that is what soul healing is about. Like this line says, embracing your imperfections, healing your emotional wounds, and then nurturing a deep sense of self acceptance. When you do that work, you end up having that self acceptance, that self worth, that self confidence, that self love. And it's so, so, so empowering and powerful. By loving yourself through the journey, you unlock the healing potential within, fostering inner peace and a renewed sense of wholeness. So you guys see me reading and looking down. We are in our current 90-day journal of finding your inner calm and embracing your truth. Today we're on page 59 or day 59, excuse me. And my live show will probably end. I don't even know what day of the month we're at, 12. So we have 18 days. My live show is probably going to end in the 70s, somewhere in there, maybe, because we still have a couple more weekends. So in the day 70 or or something inside of this 90-day journal. And then in January, we're going to kick right into the journal for that 90 days, which is all about breaking free from burnout and recharging your mind, body, and soul. So I'm stoked about it if I can get it fucking done in the midst of, you know, everything else I'm doing. My life is pretty crazy, doing my best to harmonize, you know, how I'm showing up, what I'm doing, and, you know, how that all works. And these 90-day journals, they don't take a long time, but it has been a crazy, like 45 days, like getting the Journey of the Soul calendar done. It has been a labor of love. It's here and shipping out tomorrow. So we are shipping the Journey of the Soul calendars. You've got 365 days of soul actions, all about transforming every area of your entire life. You've got monthly rituals. You have monthly crystals that you're working with. You have your vision board every month. We've got the daily astrological forecast in here. This is such a powerful soul healing journal and calendar. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. So if you want the link for this, if you're on YouTube, it's in the comments. But if you're on Facebook or anywhere else, just shout out Journey in the comments. If you want the link to our current 90-day calendar, which is finding your truth and embracing your truth and finding your inner calm, shout out guide in the comments and I'll get you the link for that as well. And then if you're ready to really get a soul recharge and go from burnout to recharged in 30 days or less, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you snag up one of the spots that I have for a free recharge session. During this session, we're going to go through and create a customized roadmap to help you recharge your soul. That tired, that surviving soul, just doing your best to go through the days and make shit happen, especially in, the holiday season and everything like that. I'm going to create a customized roadmap for you. It is free. The catch is I only have limited spots available. So if you're ready for a recharge, you're ready to go from burnt out to recharge, book a recharge session with me. There are no strings attached. If you decide to move forward and join the Shift membership or the Revive Mastermind, that's great. And if you don't, that's great too. You're going to have and walk away with your roadmap either way to know where you're going and the areas that where you need to focus and how to get the recharge in those areas. So you're still going to have so much value from that session, whether or not you move forward. So just shout out recharge in the comments if you'd like to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm barely getting words out today, but I'm proud of myself for doing my best. It's been a long 4 or 5 days. All right. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Power Coach Alishia, soul healer, author, and speaker. I specialize in helping women go from burnout to recharged in 30 days or less by teaching you how to shift, align, and expand your soul healing journey so that you can step into your personal power, stand in your personal power, and protect your personal power to show up every fucking day as the badass you are. If you're ready to unleash your badassery, if you're ready to let go of that burnout, recharge your soul, and really live every day in the power, in the energy, in the fire, in the happiness, and the life that you want to have, you are absolutely in the right place. We do this daily show. It's called The Spirit of the Soul, Monday through Thursday, almost every single week. My life's been really crazy busy the last couple of weeks and some things have come up, but almost every single Monday through Thursday between 11 and 12 p.m. Eastern is when I go live. I do my best to go live around 11:30. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I'm earlier because I have appointments, or I'm later because I have appointments, or I'm just dragging ass to get moving like today. But either way, Monday through Thursday between 11 and 12 Eastern, I'm here just rocking and rolling the Spirit of the Soul show for you. We also wrapped the season 2 Journey of the Soul podcast, the SOULFIRE podcast. So we just wrapped the SOULFIRE podcast season 2, and oh my gosh, what a journey season 2 was. The emotional just journey that we went on together. And if you haven't listened to the SOULFIRE podcast, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man, do you need to go to soulfirepodcast.com and listen to it. It's kind of clunky to get it up anywhere. At this rate, I would recommend, let me think, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. I know, seems weird, but if you can do Amazon Music or iHeartRadio, it is on Spotify. I believe it's on SoundCloud. It is airing on the hosting website that I use, which is Podbean. It's airing on Apple Podcasts. It was airing on Spotify the other day. It's just such a fucking bitch. That's why we're moving it off the Podbean platform. Because everywhere inside of Podbean, it's all checked off and good to go, but then it's airing in all these fucking places and it doesn't make any sense. So with that being said, soulfirepodcast.com, change your fucking life. It is, like I said, a phenomenal podcast. That does not taste like hibiscus or spice. Ugh, I don't know what is up with that. So weird. All right, so our quote of the day is: reflect on a moment in your soul healing journey when you practice self-compassion and self-love. How did this shift your perspective and experience? Consider any emotional wounds or self-criticism you still carry. How can you nurture a deeper sense of self-acceptance and healing moving forward? Write about your experiences and intentions for loving yourself through the journey. Ooh. Write about your experiences and intentions for loving yourself through the journey. Ooh, is that my next podcast theme? Loving yourself through the journey? Ooh. I don't know. I think so. Cuz last season was called Journey of the Soul. Loving yourself through the journey. Oh, that's beautiful. I think it is. We're going to see. I'm like sitting with it. Season 3 is going to launch in April 2024 around my birthday. My birthday is on April 22nd. So we're going to launch season 3 somewhere right around there. Yeah, and it's going to be a beautiful season. As soon as I get my theme down, everything just kind of aligns in my life for that to be the fucking theme, Journey of the soul. Man, was it a fucking journey of the soul? You better be mindful of what you name things, because yeah, you're going to be living up to that name. I think loving yourself through the journey is huge. I think I've been pretty hard on myself like the last 5 or 6 years. I know that seems odd. Like, people will say 6 months, 5 or 6 months, maybe 5 or 6 days. But I think for me, it's been 5 or 6 years. It's been quite the journey from when I started LuLaRoe, and then my business coaching business, took a back seat because I was doing LuLaRoe. And I basically, since I ended LuLaRoe and stepped back into business coaching in 2018, I haven't really been able to gain my footing. And that's because I've always been meant to do soul healing and really focus on this being my journey and this being my work. But I denied it for so long, and, had all of these things that were holding me back. And so I've almost been just fucking around for 6 straight years. And I've really been hard on myself over that. I haven't really been, I've been working my fucking ass off, but it has just been avoidant work, if you will, instead of really just being in this zone and really being in where I'm meant to be. And I probably will launch a business coaching division again. But I want life coaching and soul healing, because I don't really life coach. I tell you your business and what the fuck to do. I don't have time to ask you 1,000 fucking questions and have you figure it out on your own and then still be wrong, So like soul healing will always be that staple, that center of what I do. But I'm a brilliant fucking business coach, and I really do enjoy teaching people how to make money. So we'll see what happens. But soul healing is, the center and where I'm at. Oh, I was going to tell you guys, I have all this like shit going on, I'm getting ready to start marketing. I don't even have any of it together. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm calling it. I don't have any of my business cards or nothing. None of the shit printed. Like, I'm literally batting like 10, I don't know. Is batting 1,000 good or bad? I think that's bad. So I'm batting 1,000. I don't do baseball, so we got to get to football. I'm doing an in-person event on December 29th, the day after the refresh retreat that I'll be doing for you guys. And it's just crazy saucery. That's all I can say. I'm not even ready for it. I start marketing on Thursday, and I'm not even have nothing ready for the marketing. Welcome to Power Coach Alishia. All right, staying focused. So yes, day 59 of your Spirit Guide 90-day journal, finding your inner calm and embracing your truth. You want this guide, the Spirit Guide, just shout out guide in the comments. And then remember, the Journey of the Soul calendar, where you transform every area of your entire life, is shipping tomorrow for everybody who's ordered it. Charting the course of your soul. And this is your guide to transform your entire life. It is beautiful. Like every other week, I have the ritual here for you so that you can be reminded what your ritual is. So you could do it a couple of times a month. And then the weeks in between, we've got your crystals there. So you're reminded what crystals you're working with for the month. As you can see, this is your daily astrological forecast. This dark along here are your daily soul actions. And then you'll see you've got like a moon symbol here. And if you go over here, you'll see what it is. It is the full moon in Capricorn. It tells you all about the full moon in Capricorn, right? Which is beautiful. It tells you what the energy is and what you can kind of expect from it, but also to head to moon.thesoulhealingzone.com and sign up for our Soulful Moon membership, because that's how you really really supercharge your soul healing, is working with the energy of the moon. And speaking of that, we have got a new moon in Sagittarius coming up today. Today is the new moon in Sagittarius, according to my calendar. And we're doing the new moon in Sagittarius ceremony tomorrow. Also, the Mercury in retrograde whole, fun is happening tomorrow as well. And then next Wednesday, we have the winter solstice ritual and altar creation. And then on December 26th, we have the full moon. So we've got a lot going on this month for the Soulful Moon membership, $22.22. And you have access to all of those, lifetime access to the replays as long as you're in the membership. So if you want the link to that, just shout out Moon in the comments. I'll send it over. $22.22 to supercharge your soul healing. Like it's a great place to start too. If you're like, you know what, it's Christmas time and you're making all these excuses to put everybody else before yourself and all the Christmas gifts to everyone else. And, you don't want to, jump to the 111 a month for the shift membership, which is where it's at right now. You're like, oh, whatever, $22.22. Give that to yourself for Christmas. Join us for the Soulful Moon. It'll change your fucking life. All right. Our affirmation for the day or for soul healing is, I wholeheartedly love and accept myself as I navigate the path of soul healing. Through self-compassion and resilience, I transform my wounds into wisdom. I transform my wounds into wisdom. I love it. Oh my God. I love that too. Let's write that down. I'm loving that statement. Transform your wounds into wisdom. Ugh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I transform my wounds into wisdom, fostering inner peace and a renewed sense of wholeness. In the symphony of existence, I am the melody that harmonizes self-love and healing. Oh my God. Should we do the whole fucking thing again? I wholeheartedly love and accept myself as I navigate the path of soul healing. Through self-compassion and resilience, I transform wounds into wisdom, fostering inner peace and a renewed sense of wholeness. In the symphony of existence, I am the melody that harmonizes self-love and healing. That's all the passion I have for my voice today, before it completely, disappears. Remember with your affirmations, say that with conviction, passion, power, energy. Get that smile, get that happiness, get your body and just that love for what you're saying involved. Either say all or part of the affirmation coming up in our next 90-day journal. I've edited these affirmations. They're shorter. They're more powerful. They get that punch right in there. I've edited the lessons. And just shifted them to a deeper level because we're going from breaking free from the grasp of burnout to recharging the mind, body, and soul. And that's what we're talking about the next entire 90 days starting in January. So I just wanted to beef it up and make it more powerful because this is, finding your inner calm, embracing your truth. So it's coming from this piece of like flow and chill. And when you're breaking free from burnout and stepping into that recharge of your mind, body, and flow, it's more power, it's more jolt, it's more energy. So I'm really, really excited for how things are evolving into my themes and different things like that. So when you get that 90-day journal, you're going to see that it's really following the theme of the refresh retreat for Q1 that we'll be doing on December 28th. And how all the energy of that 90-day journal is how you can take what you learn in the refresh retreat and apply it daily. And then we'll have a soul camp in January and February that will be taking one piece of the refresh retreat and this, recharging your mind, body, and soul. We're going to dive deeper. And in February, we're going to take another piece and we're going to dive deeper into that in a soul camp. And it's just like such a beautiful way to be in my world and really, start your healing journey. But all of these are the top level types of work, right? And then you move deeper and deeper and deeper. So it's just a beautiful thing. So anyways, remember to say yes to yourself more than you say yes to other people. It's all about progress, not perfection. And make sure you give yourself way more grace than you give everyone else because the world needs who you are made to be. So show up every single fucking day as the badass you are and slay. I'm Power Coach Alishia, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.